Very good day, people. This is me, Nabil. I'm back with another video series for Damac Lagoons. This time it's going to be a bit different. We're going to discuss all the 11 clusters, starting from Santorini all the way to Morocco. I'll be making 11 different videos, one dedicated for each cluster because I feel that a lot of people, they're asking me which cluster is best, which is the best place where we should put our money in. So by the end of the day, it all depends upon the kind of need you have against your investment. But in order to reach to that decision making point, you need to be very well informed. So here we go. Santorini was launched in late 2021, early 2022. And by the time I'm making this video, it's July 2025. The handover is in process. Some of the units have got their keys. Some of the units have got their building completion certificates. And yeah, the best part about this particular cluster is the accessibility. As you can see on the screen that is behind me, this is Sheikh Zayed bin Hamdan Street, and from here you have a direct access to Santorini. Here is going to be the entrance for Santorini, and the community that is going to be adjacent to it, it is called Paradise Hills. It's by a developer called Gulfland, and it's also almost completed. So yeah, no hardcore constructions going around this area. So now we'll take a look at what is there in Santorini, what kind of units we have. In total, there are 943 units, including townhouses and villas. 96 villas, and remaining all the units are townhouses, 3, 4, and 5 bedrooms. 5 bedrooms have two types, 5 bedroom middle and 5 bedroom corner units. The corner units, of course, they have a bigger plot and the L-shaped garden. However, for the 5 bedroom middle, as you can see on the screen that is behind me, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, and 5 bedrooms middle, they all have the same plot size, 1,550 square feet. 3 and 4 bedrooms are G plus 1. 5 bedroom middle is G plus 2, and it also comes with a maid's room as well. And same is the case with 5 bedroom corner unit. It also has a maid's room. Now, if you take a look at the supply, I have mentioned it in the number of units on the extreme left hand side of the screen. All these units, all this data, it's verified by Dubai Land Department website. I'm not saying anything from my own. These numbers are all there. If you want to cross check it, you can go in Mashroi, Dubai Land Department website, their Mashroi section. You can see these numbers. It will give you the clear idea of the kind of supply we're having in Santorini. And in terms of villas, we have two villa types, LV3 and LV4. The primarily what's different in these villa types is LV3 units are the single row units in Santorini, and LV4 are back to back. Now, if you are somebody whose first and foremost concern is privacy and you want something in Santorini, some villa, then of course LV3 is going to be your default choice. However, if you are somebody who doesn't care much about the privacy thing and maybe you're planning to invest something, then of course you can opt for LV4 units as well. And before concluding this video, I would like to state some pros and cons of Santorini, why you should buy in Santorini and why not in other clusters. The number one reason for that is Santorini is the only cluster in the entire lagoons with post handover payment plan. It has a 30% post handover for 2 years you have to pay, and it's the only cluster as I mentioned. So this means that if you've got the possession of the house, you just have to pay 70%. The remaining 30%, you need to put it on rent, and the rental value would cover the upcoming installments, the upcoming 30% of the installments. So, yeah, potentially you have got a house for 70% of the actual sale value. The second and another important point is, of course, it has a direct access from Zayed bin Hamdan, as I stated in the video earlier as well. This helps in reducing the travel time. So if you are an end user or if you're even putting it on rent, somebody who is getting an access and saving some travel time while entering and exiting the cluster, of course, they would take it any day of the week. And also, I would like to mention that the only difference between Santorini and the other clusters layout is Santorini have an open kitchen. What does this mean? This could be a pro and a con as well, considering the fact how you look at the things. But as far as I have seen, people coming from Russia, from China, from Europe, they do prefer open kitchens. So it's a green flag for them. However, for some people who are from South Asia or Arab people, they don't generally prefer open kitchens. So I'm afraid this is not their go-to cluster. And coming back to the cons, the only disadvantage of this cluster that I can see is it has no dedicated lagoon within the Santorini. This means that the people who are living in there, they have to rely only at the central hub and their amenities, and of course they have the central park as well. So yeah, until next time, take care, and I'll be back with another video of Costa Brava. Take care.